channel.
Today we will share information about around the sea world.
Let's explore the sea!
Large-toothed sawfish. The large-toothed sawfish, Pristis sin. P. microdon and P. periteti, is a species of sawfish in the family Pristidae. It is found worldwide in tropical and subtropical coastal regions, but also enters freshwater. It has declined drastically and is now critically endangered. A range of English names have been used for the species, all populations now part of the species. Including common sawfish, despite it being far from common today, white sawfish, freshwater sawfish, river sawfish, less frequently. Other sawfish species also occur in freshwater and rivers, like Leichhardt sawfish and northern sawfish. Taxonomy. The taxonomy of Pristis in relations to P. microdon and P. periteti has historically caused considerable confusion, but evidence published in 2013 revealed that the three are conspecific. As a consequence, recent authorities treat P. microdon and P. periteti as synonyms of P. pristis. Based on an analysis of NADH2 genes, there are three main clades of P. pristis: Atlantic, Indo-West Pacific and East Pacific. Its scientific name Pristis, both the genus and specific name, is derived from the Greek word for saw. Description. The large-toothed sawfish possibly reaches up to 7.5 meters in total length, but the largest confirmed was a West African individual that was 7 meters long. An individual caught in 1951 at Galveston, Texas, which was documented on film but not measured, has been estimated to be of similar size. Today most individuals are far smaller and a typical length is 2 to 2.5 meters, 6.6 to 8.2 feet. Large individuals may weigh as much as 500 to 600 kilograms, or possibly even more. The large-toothed sawfish is easily recognized by the dorsal fin with its leading edge placed in front of the leading edge of the pelvic fins. The relatively long pectoral fins with angular tips, and the presence of a small lower tail lobe. In all other sawfish species, the leading edge of the dorsal fin is placed at, or behind, the leading edge of the pelvic fins. And all other Pristis sawfish species have shorter pectoral fins with less pointed tips and lack a distinct lower tail lobe. The rostrum, saw, of the large-toothed sawfish has a width that is 15 to 25% of its length, which is relatively wide compared to the other sawfish species. And there are 14 to 24 equally separated teeth on each side of it. On average, females have shorter rostrums with fewer teeth than males. The proportional rostrum length also varies with age, with average being around 27% of the total length of the fish. but can be as high as 30% in juveniles and as low as 20 to 22% in adults. Its upper parts are generally grey to yellowish-brown, often with a clear yellow tinge to the fins. Individuals in freshwater may have a reddish color caused by blood suffusion below the skin. The underside is grayish or white. Distribution and habitat. The large-toothed sawfish can be found worldwide in tropical and subtropical coastal regions. But it also enters freshwater and has been recorded in rivers as far as 1,340 kilometers from the sea. There are old reports last in the late 1950s from the Mediterranean, and these have typically been regarded as vagrants. A review of records suggests that this sea had a breeding population. Its West Atlantic range was from Uruguay to the Mexico. Although there are claimed reports from several Gulf Coast states in the United States, a review indicates that only those from Texas are genuine. Other specimens, notably several claimed to be from Florida, were likely imported from other countries. Historically, it was widespread in the Indo-Pacific, ranging from South Africa to the Horn of Africa, Southeast Asia and Northern Australia. Its total distribution covered almost 7,200,000 kilometers too, more than any other species, but it has disappeared from much of its historical range. The last record taken in the Mediterranean dates back to 1959. Adults are primarily found in estuaries and marine waters to a depth of 25 meters, 82 feet, but mostly less than 10 meters, 33 feet. Nevertheless, the species does appear to have a greater affinity for freshwater habitats than the small-toothed sawfish, green sawfish, and dwarf sawfish. Large-toothed sawfish from the population in Lake Nicaragua appear to spend most, but tagging surveys indicate at least some do move between this lake. Captive studies show that this euryhaline species can thrive long-term in both salt and freshwater. Regardless of its age, and that an acclimation from salt to freshwater is faster than the opposite. In captivity they are known to be agile, have an unusual ability to climb, with the use of the pectoral fins. And they can jump far out of the water. A 1.8 meters long, 5.9 feet individual jump to a height of 5 meters, 16 feet. It has been suggested that this may be adaptations for traversing medium-sized waterfalls and rapids when moving upriver. They are generally found in areas with a bottom consisting of sand. The preferred water temperature is between 24 and 32 degrees Celsius, or colder is lethal.
Thanks for watching this video.
Don't forget to like,
Comment,
share,
and subscribe this channel.
see you later!